Everybody, welcome back to Maker's Playground HQ. I am Izzy, and today we're building desks. Yeah, little kid desks. So the weirdest world. The world is weird right now, and there's a lot going on. There's a lot of families having to make personal choices depending on whether they have autoimmune disorders like myself, whether they don't, and with kids going back to school. Now, we've opted to keep our kids home from school and virtual school them. But to do that, we want to create a space for them that's comfortable and kind of fun. So I designed this simple desk system, and it's kind of like a little cubicle for them, but it should be good enough to keep them kind of focused on school and inexpensive to build. So it's about 1.5 sheets of plywood to build one. We're building two because I have 2 kids. That's what we're doing today. Stick around, this is a fun design. I think you'll like what we're doing. All right, so we started by gluing up these panels. We'll do a little montage to show you what that looks like, and then we'll bust into the build, as it were. Did that sound kind of dorky? Because it felt like it was dorky when I said it.
I came from the mud. There's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree. There's roots where I stand.
Favorite
I'm running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon.
I'm gonna go seat height of 13, which is kind of a medium between a 5-year-old and a 7-year-old. For a 5-year-old, you want a seat height of about 11 inches. For a 7-year-old, 13 to 14 inches. Because I want to build the same size desk, and I have children in both those ages. I'm going to go kind of in the middle of that. I think. I'm so confused. The seat's actually going to sit right on top. We're just going to butt joint it. I'm going to glue it, and then after that sets, I'll come through and put some holes in there, countersink them, and maybe some dowels, just something to finish that off. This is a kid's desk, so I'm not putting a lot of energy into the joinery. It's just butt joint screws, and where the screws are going to be exposed, I'm going to put caps on them. That's all I'm doing, so nothing's crazy fancy. Over 3/4 inch, about 7/8 of an inch. Got it. So this is kind of an afterthought. What I've decided to do, in my original design, I had another section here, which kind of partitioned this off so you could throw bags and books. And then I removed it, and I kind of like that kind of open air feel. But after thinking about it more and more, this doesn't have a super lot of storage. So I'm gonna go ahead and add them. And I screwed up because I cut one of these a little bit too short. So we're just gonna add a piece and hide that where it really won't be seen, which is not a big deal. And then we're gonna go ahead and put those in, and then we'll stand these up, work on the tops, and then the surrounds. And pretty simple, easy stuff. It is a little bit, yes, a little bit. Now I'm going to put on the bottom side, I'm only going to put 2 screws. I'm going to put one on this side, one on the other side, and they don't necessarily need to be pretty because no one's going to see the bottom side. So we kind of jumped through the last bit of that, but there you go. 2 kind of office cubicles for the kids for doing their school. Now, I wasn't sure about the surround. If I had to do it again, I definitely like the surround, and I would probably build this more into the surround. That's kind of why I did it separately. I wasn't sure that was going to fly or not. I love the surround. Gives me a place to hang a larger monitor for the kids for their virtual schooling. And I like the way these really turned out. Lots of storage here, cubicle, little space here, and maybe a shelf. Not sure how that's gonna all play out. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this build. If you did, thumbs up. And of course, if you're not subscribed already, don't forget to, and we will see you in the next video.